ready your device. The rest goes on and on. If you just say the word, I'll up and run.
Last time on Trying Not to Sink, we finally got the opportunity to try out that new inflatable dinghy. We took the boat on down to the village of Cocoa, where we discovered a really great German bar, and then we found a nice Spanish restaurant too with authentic dancing and food. Finally, we ended up at Vero Beach, where we got a chance to look at the ocean from a slightly different point of view.
It was nice. We went to the beach and everything, pretty cool. And they gave us a T-dock, which, you know, is always cool.
Yeah, it was nice being on a T-head. There was a lot of current there. It didn't pose a problem, but there is some current when you're pulling in. I just spun around and made sure I was docking in, both for fuel and for our overnight stay, docking into the current, made it a little easier. It's pretty close to town, you know, it's only a mile and a half bike ride, and we had fun, and you know, it's a good stop. Probably come back again.
On our way back up. And now we're off to
West Palm is where I think we're going to go today. I think we're about maybe 50 miles from there, and we're probably going to get a slip again as well. We'll play it by ear. We were planning to go outside, but there's thunderstorms coming, and it might be a little bit rougher out there than we want, so we're probably going to just take it down the ICW. We have about an hour to make up our mind, because we're about an hour from the Fort Pierce Inlet, and at that point it's either we go out or we just stay on the ICW. So we'll think about it in the next hour.
We stayed in that last year. It's right after the bridge. It's really pretty. I enjoyed that. It's tricky to get into because you got like these islandy things, and it's pretty shallow on the outside, and it's got a heavy current here, which this area is known for. But that was beautiful, beautiful in there, and it's right past this bridge. Always a sad sight to see. Back there is Admiral's Cove, and it's $6.50 a foot for transit slips. And check out some of these houses, huh? And we hover. We're waiting for this bridge to open, the PGA bridge. It opens on the hour and a half hour, and then we got 15 minutes to make it to the next bridge, which means we'll just make it to our marina in time before they bail out of there. So approximately a mile away from the other one. So we wait for this one because it opens at the quarter after the hour and 45 after the hour. So they're semi-synchronized. And we wait. Through there. Oh my gosh. Well, Captain Ed?
Yeah, this was not an easy one to get into. You know, they had me come in, make a U-turn, and then pull into the slip. I mean, if it was a smaller boat, it really wouldn't have been much of an issue, but it's just that these fairways aren't even probably 50 feet wide.
Now when they're full.
And this is a 65-foot boat, so it's not like I can turn in them, you know. So it's basically you get a shot at it, and everything went well. It's just gonna be fun getting out tomorrow too.
Yeah. Although there is some room to kind of back out a little bit.
Yeah, I can easily back out. It's just the thing is going around that. It's like a tight U-turn, and you have the two catamarans there.
Three.
and your stern, as you turn, your stern's kind of swinging out. It's tricky getting your bow around without your stern swinging too far and hitting one of the catamarans. That's really the only real tricky part. For me, anyway. I'm a newbie.
Yeah.
I should stop saying that. I've got about 2,500 miles that I've taken this boat so far. So I guess I'm going to stop being a newbie.
Well, nevertheless, it was still pretty intense.
Yeah.
But yeah, from that side over here, around here, through these cats, which doesn't leave you much room, then up here, and then in here. Huh. Tricky. But Captain Ed did it. Dun, 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 dun.
And we just had dinner at Stash. Pretty cool French restaurant. Well, there's some filming going on, not sure about what. West Palm.
Not a lot to do here.
Yeah, it's kind of dead.
But that was easily the worst or most difficult place to get out of from docking.
Although you did a fabulous job.
There is no room for any mistakes whatsoever. The fairways weren't big enough for me to turn around in, so once you're committed, you're just going all the way in and doing it, or you're going to have to back out, so you don't have much of a choice. But I made it. I had a couple of feet to spare going around turns, but yeah, it was not fun. I'm happy to be out. And we're leaving West Palm, where we spent the night. We went to town. It was okay. Honestly, I'm a little disappointed. I was kind of expecting more, a little bit more upscale, fancier, But maybe it's just the section we were in. I don't know. We were in the downtown West Palm. We weren't on the island at all. So maybe there's other places to explore. But we did find a nice French restaurant that we liked, and so we had a few drinks there, walked around, found another little bar on the beach, and then and went home for an early night so we can get up early. 9 o'clock, it's not that early, but we wanted to wait for slack tide to get out. So we're heading down to Fort Lauderdale, our original home for this boat. So we should be there probably about 4 or 5 hours sometime this afternoon. And we're probably going to tie up at Los Olas again. I'm going to give them a call and see if they have a spot for us at that marina, since we know it and it's close to the beach and everything. So looking forward to finally getting someplace and spending a few days where we can relax, clean the boat up, maybe do some editing, and take it easy for a little bit before heading on to Key West.
Yep. Now the marina we stayed at was Riviera Beach Marina, and I would think if you don't get an outer slip, it's really, to me, it's not worth the stress wiggling in that place. There's nothing on the outside. They have a tiki bar there and a little village, but the village doesn't have anything in it that concerns us.
Yeah, so it's your Uber ride from downtown, and about $11 Uber ride, and then you'll be in the downtown area. Or I suppose you can go across the bridge and get to the island too.
Yeah.
I don't know that area much. We did stay at Sailfish once, and that was only a couple of blocks from the beach. And there are some places down there, but we don't know. We didn't explore the whole island. So maybe next time, we're thinking we might anchor out or grab a mooring pole maybe.
Yeah.
And explore that side of the city.
Yeah, Sailfish was definitely better located. I did want to say something about downtown that was weird that I noticed. There are a lot of vacancies of store buildings, which was unusual. There were so many of them. And that's about it. So I guess we'll talk to you along the way. But so far, the clouds are holding off. For now, I think we're expecting thunderstorms later today. But we'll see. Maybe we'll pass them. We did last time. Now, this is a bridge that we're heading up on, which is the Flagler Bridge. And it says it opens only 15 past the hour, once an hour. which is weird, but we'll find out if that is in fact true. I don't know if you can see the bridge from here. Probably not, but you get the idea. Bridge, and on the waterway guide it says it opens just 15 past the hour, once an hour, but on their bridge it says it opens quarter past the hour and 45 minutes. So 3/4 past the hour.
Which should work out well because the next bridge opens on the hour and a half, so they have them timed for us to get through both at the same time. So
thank goodness. It's a pretty bridge. Palm Harbor Marina. Yeah, it's called Palm Harbor Marina. They have fuel, floating docks. It looks pretty. We would be a tiny boat here, and there's some pretty nice boats here too. It's beautiful. And last night we were downtown here, where you see these high rises. We're just going to go around the corner here, and you'll see that. Okay. Yeah, this is where we were last night, downtown where the fountain was. I saw people anchored here last night, and we're not, I guess it's an anchorage spot. This looks like a public dock over here. I'm not sure. We'll have to look into that, but it's plenty of room to anchor, and it's 7 to 9 feet here. And there's the downtown. So pretty decent, and it's right before, it's in between both bridges, the Flagler Memorial and the Royal Parks Bridge. And then there's downtown, West Palm. It opens, I guess, every 15 minutes because it had conflicting information in the waterway guides.
Yes, our vessel's name is Triton, Triton, and we hail from Philadelphia.
Just a little old shack along the ICW. Isn't that gorgeous? This makes for happy marriages because your husband stays in one half and you stay in the other half. Look at that. Just a little old shack, another little old shack. With a little guest thing in the back. Sweet. Looks like a lot of people are having work done on their houses all the way down.
We took the ICW from Riviera, Marina, in West Palm down to Fort Lauderdale, passing some of the most spectacular homes you'll find on the East Coast. Now, when we're in Fort Lauderdale, we like to stay at Los Olos Marina. It's only a couple of blocks from the beach, so it is a fantastic location. And we even had the opportunity to run into our old friend Captain Tim and his friend Lauren, had some lunch, and well, whenever you're in Fort Lauderdale you have to go to the beach. So Lynn was very sure to make sure we spent some time with our toes in the sand.